Today we're standing at the childhood home of Vincent Furnier. You probably know him as Alice Cooper, the man who invented shock rock. But stick with us because by the end of this video, you're going to find out which A-list Hollywood actor who dodged bullets on screen was babysat by this man as a kid. His father was a preacher. His grandfather was an apostle. And the same man who put a guillotine on stage, wrapped a boa constrictor around his neck, and made parents across America lose their minds, grew up right here in Detroit, Michigan, going to church every single Sunday. If you love stories like this, hit subscribe right now because we find these everywhere. His family was deeply rooted in faith. Little Vincent went to services. Then the family moved to Phoenix. He got to high school, formed a band with some kids from the track team, and Vincent Furnier slowly disappeared and Alice Cooper took his place. Fame came fast, and it came hard. He was drinking a quart of whiskey every single day, hanging out with Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, Keith Moon, trying to keep up with all of them. And every single one of them died at 27. Alice Cooper survived, but barely. One morning, he woke up throwing up blood. His pancreas and liver were shutting down. Doctors looked him dead in the eye and said, "Quit drinking or you are going to die." Now, here's the part most people don't know. His wife, Sheryl, wasn't just sitting at home worried about him. She was performing in his stage show every single night playing the character who executes him. She fake killed her own husband on stage for a living. And she was the one who finally had enough. She said, "Hey, superstar, party's over," and had him committed to a treatment facility. That's where golf walked into his life. The facility had a little golf course on the grounds. Every day he'd go out and hit a few balls, just to have something to do. And something about it got into him. He got out, stayed sober, and became completely obsessed with the game. He eventually wrote a whole memoir about it called Golf Monster. He says golf helped him kill the addiction and replaced one obsession with a better one. Still plays 6 days a week in his 70s with a 4 handicap. But he's also really clear that golf wasn't the only thing that saved him. He said God just took the craving away. Not a program, not willpower. He said everyone kept telling him he had great willpower, and he'd say no. God has great willpower. He took it from me. His doctors called it an absolute miracle. He walked out of that facility, went straight into a bar, sat down with a Coca-Cola, and waited for the craving to hit. It never did. He reads his Bible every day, goes to church every Sunday, and Sheryl, the woman who fake killed him on stage every night, he says she is like a walking Bible. He said something once that I haven't been able to stop thinking about. There was never more of a rebel than Jesus Christ. Now, remember that A-list actor we teased at the beginning? When Alice Cooper was working at a recording studio in California, Keanu Reeves' mom was working right across the street as a costume designer. And Alice Cooper ended up babysitting a young Keanu Reeves.
Babysit Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes. We had a studio that I was recording in, and I was staying at the house across the street, and there was this little boy named Keith that for 3 hours a day, Mom was still working. I said, I'll take him to the studio. So I take him to the studio, and he'd play with the cat and do all the bass stuff. Didn't find out till later on it was Keanu Reeves.
Wow.
Little Keith.
Keanu has told this story himself, and Alice Cooper has told it himself. The preacher's kid from Detroit who invented shock rock babysat Neo. Drop a comment if this one got you. Share it with somebody who loves rock and roll. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching Tesla Time Travels. We hope you enjoyed it.